this is Vidya and you're watching to my YouTube channel Forever Motivation. Where do you see yourself in next 5 years from now? How do you imagine your future partner like? How much money will you make? Can you confidently reply to all these questions? How would you react if someone asked you these questions? In other words, have you figured everything about your future yet? If you're still unsure about how to answer all the questions, you're not alone. And the good news is that there's a tool out there that can help you with it by using the power of visualization. We all have seen miracles happen to men and women in all walks of life. All over the sudden, their life has taken a 360-degree turn and suddenly they become rich and move from a small house to a big house. Or they get a dream job of their choice. Or they do very well in their business. Miracles will happen to you as well when you start using the power of visualization and the power of your subconscious mind. At the end of this video, we will practically do the visualization process. So do watch this video till the end. Now, what do you mean by the power of visualization? It is an act of visualizing something or someone or forming a picture of it in your mind before it happens. It's almost like looking through a particular lens, your unconsciousness, your imagination, and seeing your future. Let me give you a few examples of few rich and successful people who use this technique and become successful in their respective fields. Jim Carrey. At the time when Jim Carrey was poor and was struggling as an actor, wrote himself a check of $10 million for acting services rendered, dated 5 years from then. And every day he used to see that check and visualize getting it against a film for his acting services. He used to do this imagination process daily until one day after 5 years in 1995 he got exactly the same amount of $10 million for a movie, Dumb and Dumber. Watch him saying this in one of his interviews with Oprah Winfrey.
Obviously you knew somewhere inside yourself that you were destined to be famous, because I think it's really a marvelous thing, that visualization thing you did. Do y'all read about this or hear this? That you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night
and visualize seeing yourself as...
Yeah, I would visualize,
This is when you were broke and poor.
Right, having directors interested in me and people that I respected saying, I like your work or whatever that is, and I would visualize things coming to me that I wanted or whatever.
This was in like 1987, 85?
Yeah. And I had nothing at that time, so it was like, but it just made me feel better. It made me, at that time, all it really was for me was kind of making me feel better. I would drive home and think, well, I do have these things, and they're out there. I just don't have a hold of them yet, but they're out there.
Okay, so you would get this from what, self-help books or whatever?
Yeah, self-help section.
Self-help section.
They've renamed it the Jim Carrey wing.
So didn't you write yourself a check? I heard that you did. Is that true?
I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. And I put it in my wallet, and I kept it there, and it deteriorated and stuff. But then, just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million on, I think it was Dumb and Dumber, maybe.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah. So you visualize yourself like... Visualization works if you work hard.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You can't just visualize and then, go eat a sandwich.
I love that. That was such...
The second example is about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali got the first gold medal in boxing in the 1960s Olympics. He went on to become the world heavyweight champion, winning 56 of his 61 fights. He was crowned as Sportsmanship of the Century by the Sports Illustrated and Sports Personality of the Century by the BBC. One of the reasons for Ali's success as a boxer was that he was a big exponent and believer of visualization powers. Ali used to mentally rehearse every fight he had in his mind and many a times before stepping into the ring. He would see himself at the end of a fight with his arms aloft with the referee, declaring him as a winner and the champion. He would imagine you're in the crowd chanting his name and celebrating his victory. He used to visualize all this before it actually happened before the matches. Muhammad Ali not only lived his life with a strong sense of vision but also with the intention, and this led to his success and his career. You can use this power of visualization to picture yourself achieving a goal. Maybe it can be releasing successful outcome on your project you're involved in. You might imagine increased income, generating higher sales result, losing weight, or having good relations with your friends or your life partner or parents or in-laws. You can change all of this and many more just by using the power of visualization. Napoleon Hill once said, "What the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve." You can bring to your life more power, more wealth, more health, more happiness, and more joy by learning to use the hidden power of visualization. And the best thing is, you don't have to acquire this power, as you already have within you. I have seen the power of visualization and the power of subconscious mind lift people up out of the crippled relationships, financial status, and lifelong illness. Now, let me tell you how the visualization process works. We all are aware that the human brain is divided into two halves. One is a conscious mind and the other one is a subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is responsible for almost everything that happens in our life. Whenever we think or imagine something, our subconscious mind cannot differentiate between the reality and an imagined thought or image. If we consciously think about a thought or a scene in our mind, the subconscious mind starts believing in it as if it is real, which in future becomes our reality. In one of my earlier videos about the power of your thoughts, I have told you that whatever we think in our mind, it actually happens with us in reality. You can find the link of that video below in the description. Research shows that if one person does something and another person visualizes doing the same thing, the same brain areas are activated in both of them. And if they keep doing the thing or imagining doing the same thing, their brain regions undergo actual physical change called neuroplasticity to the same degree. In simple words, if you practically do a thing or just sit and imagine yourself doing that thing, it creates the same effect on our subconscious mind. When you imagine living your dream or goals, your brain processes it as it is happening now, in real. This power works like a magic and starts attracting people, circumstances, which helps us manifest our dreams and goals into our reality. Now, finally, how do you do it in your real life? How can you tap into the power of visualization and enjoy all its benefits? Generally speaking, you need to imagine a specific situation in as many details as possible using all your senses. For many people, it helps when they close your eyes, and then there are others who prefer to write it all down instead of doing it purely in their mind. The trick behind it is that your brain cannot differentiate between what is already truth or what is fiction. Hence, your brain will think that you already own that specific thing, and you will start acting accordingly and unconsciously. I know the first thing you're going to say is, "I just can't think and it will happen." While this is true, you will not achieve something if you don't believe in it. Do not think about how. Let the universe and the universal powers figure it out how it will happen. Let the universe or the God you believe in figure out how to make it happen in reality in your life. You just have full trust and faith into the process. Focus on letting your goals consume first in your mind. The how comes after you can mentally see it. Once you can see it in your mind, the rest will fall into place. The truth is, if you can't picture yourself in your mind, chances are you won't make it happen in your life. The more in detail you can get, the better it will work for you. Start thinking of your personal goals in life. Spend about 10 to 15 minutes picturing yourself achieving each one. Let us do a simple visualization process right now. No matter where you are or what you're doing, you just need to spend 5 to 10 minutes in whatever position you are. Just move on to a quiet place where there will be less or no distraction at all. Keep your phones on silent mode, switch off the TV or anything which will disturb you for the next few minutes, and do what I tell you to do. Close your eyes and sit or lie in a comfortable position. Take a deep breath and as you exhale, relax into it. Take another deep breath and as you exhale, relax even more into it. Take one more deep breath and this time the relaxation should be total. Now, set 3 goals that you desire to achieve. 1. Short-term goal, something you wish to achieve in the next 2 to 3 months of time. A medium-term goal that you wish to achieve in the next 2 to 3 years of time. A long-term goal that you desire to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years. First, set the short-term goal. See it clearly. Be specific about what it is that you wish to accomplish in the next 3 months. A specific goal that you wish to accomplish in next 3 months. See what you really want. Hold it in your mind and see it being accomplished. See all the small details about it. See it as if you have already achieved it. See how it feels to achieve the goal. Feel the joy of achieving it. Now, a medium-term goal. See what you wish to accomplish in the next 2 to 3 years of time. See what you wish to accomplish in the next 2 to 3 years of time. Be specific about what it is that you wish to accomplish. See it clearly. See it in as much as detail you can see. See it as if you have already achieved it. How it feels to achieve the goal. Feel the joy of achieving it. Feel it. See it happening in the present. Now, the long-term goal. See what you wish to accomplish in the next 5 to 10 years' time. See what you wish to accomplish in the next 5 to 10 years of time. Be specific about what it is that you wish to accomplish. See it clearly. What do you want to accomplish in the next 5 to 10 years of time? See all the small details about it. See it as if you have already achieved it. See how it feels to achieve the goal. Feel the joy of achieving it. Feel it. Now, visualize your dreams for next 5 minutes without opening your eyes. Now, slowly open your eyes whenever you are ready.